Miles is an extraordinary surgeon, he is. And I had thought about the procedure and I had spoken to people before. They just want to sell you something, a product. They're more like salespeople, and they're literally, it's a conveyor belt in that world of boob jobs. That's what it's like. It's like a conveyor belt of people just trying to sell you something. Whereas Mal, he's on a completely different level, and he really did make me feel happy and confident that he had my interests at heart, not his wallet. I found the facilities great. Didn't like the horrible socks, gown and paper knickers I had to wear, but I didn't have a choice. But the facilities themselves and the nurses were really lovely. And the facilities afterwards, I think 2 hours after my operation, I was propped up on pillows, having lunch and a cup of coffee on the phone. I was just really comfortable and made to feel comfortable and at ease, and nothing was too much trouble. Not that I actually needed anything, but no, everybody was very nice. It made a big difference. The recovery was much better than I expected. I went home on the same day. I had some painkillers. I remember I literally slept from 10 in the evening till 10 the next day without waking up or without any pain. Obviously I slept on my back. And the next day, my mum came to stay, and in the evening I went out for dinner and had a glass of wine by the river. I came in, I think it was about week 3, I came back in because one breast was slightly more swollen than the other, and I was a little worried. However, I came in to see Miles, it wasn't a problem, booked in, had a chat with him, and he said, it's completely normal. Some do take longer to adjust than others, and don't worry, it's going to be fine. And within a couple of weeks, both were exactly the same size. The swelling had gone down gradually, and they were both the same size, and they both still are the same size. Whereas before, I'd obviously had 2 children and breastfed, and I was happy with my body, but I wasn't happy with my breasts. Whereas now, for example, just small things like I got invited, my partner invited me to a spa for a weekend, and I went out and bought the most beautiful swimming costume and was excited and happy about wearing it. And when I was at the spa itself, whereas before I might have been looking around and said, oh wow, she's got an amazing figure, I actually looked in the mirror and thought, wow, this swimming costume does look amazing, and I feel amazing. I had such a lovely time. And to look at me from somebody else's perspective on the outside, my body is natural, you cannot tell. I've not gone for big implants or anything that wouldn't suit my shape and size. I've gone something that's small and naturally natural. So from an outsider looking in, for example, they would just see a natural, healthy, lovely figure. Nobody would know that I've had it done. However, on the inside for me, I look in the mirror and I see what I'd like to see. I see what the figure and body that I had before I had 2 children and before I breastfed, and in fact, probably slightly better. And it does make me feel happy and confident in the clothes that I choose and I wear, swimming, sportswear, and in my personal private life, I'm happy and confident in my body, which is a lovely place for a woman to be, actually.